Dubai, the home of sun, sea, and of course low taxes. The United Arab Emirates has become a popular place for people from the UK to escape the pouring rain, and people from the US and all over the world in order to go into the sunshine and of course benefit from the tax efficiency of being in the Middle East. Now, often a big question I get asked is, which is the best visa type for you? Because there are so many different visas, it's so complicated, and my goal in this video is to simplify the process down so you can think, okay, what is the best visa type for you so you can work in the country? Now, here's some details of why this is important. So many people think to get the tax break in Dubai, you need to be there all the time. But in fact, you only need to be there for 6 months, and some sources also report just 3 months per year. So the first visa type we're going to discuss is the remote work visa or the virtual work visa. So what are the benefits of this visa? Well, the first benefit is it's the most cost-effective visa for you to move to Dubai. So the cost is between $200 and $300. That's it. No company setup fees, no major charges. Now, a negative of this visa type is it only lasts 1 year and you have to reapply every time. So that is a lot of effort because you have to reapply, you have to go through all the effort, the application form, you might have moved there. So that is a little bit of effort, but it is very low cost, very low friction. You can apply online. I've covered a full video on how to apply, which I'll link to in the description below. The major requirement for it is you need a minimum of $3,500 in salary per month with an employment contract, pay slips, bank statements to show that you're actually earning over that threshold. Once you are, then you can apply online, and it usually takes between 30 and 60 days maximum, but sometimes it can be faster, which I have seen before. Okay, the second visa type is setting up your own company. So this involves setting up a business inside a free zone in Dubai. Now, when you set up your business, this usually involves a remote work desk or space, which can cost a few $100s for the year. Sometimes you have to pay a consultant, an organization, in order to help you with this company setup. Your bank set up everything for you, so then you can just move there. Now, the cost for this is usually a few $1,000s. So just to set expectations, it's something I can also help you with. So I will link to my contact details below if you want to reach out to me to help you with company setup in Dubai. But in general, the major benefit of it is you can self-sponsor. So you don't need somebody else to sponsor you. You set up the company, you put yourself as an employee, and then you can give yourself an automatic 2-year visa, which you can then renew as you go. Now, that is a real major positive of the company visa. Now, Dubai in June and July in 2023 did introduce a lot of new rules in terms of taxes, in terms of keeping accounts. So it is a little bit more complicated than it used to be. But if you have the right partner or the right accountant, the right consultant with you, then they should obviously help you with that side of it. But basically, in Dubai now, there is a 9% tax which has been introduced, but there is SMB relief up to, I believe, around $800,000, $900,000, which isn't too bad and means you can earn quite a lot up to that specific point. So generally, the visa is still a good option. Now, the third option of visas in Dubai is more of a creative solution. Now, this is where you become an employee in a friend's company or somebody else's company. Now, this can be done in a very, I'd say, official, straightforward way, in that you have, let's say, a job in the United Arab Emirates, and they put you on as an employee, they give you the visa, and then they sponsor you, and then you can move there. Now, that's a very low cost, great option if you, of course, have a job, have a career there. The hard part is if you don't, let's say you have an investment income or you're self-sufficient and you don't need a specific job, then it can be a little bit more challenging. That is where some people do become employees on a friend's company, on somebody else's company in order to get the visa. Now, I'm not recommending this is a completely 100% legit strategy. It's not illegal, but it's not. Obviously, you're bending the system slightly in order to get this visa. So, but it is an option and more of a creative option, which some people do. Now, the fourth visa type is the skilled professional visa. So this is if you're, let's say, a doctor, a scientist, or even a notable skilled person. So I actually saw you can actually get one of these visas if you're a manager in certain areas, if you're in tech, and you can actually try and get one of these visas. However, when I did reach out to the Dubai visa office to find out details on this, they did tell me that you must be in the UAE first, and then you need to get sponsorship, and then you can get this visa type. Or you can apply there in one of their so-called happiness centers where you can just walk in and apply. So I do think you probably need a temporary option to get there and get in the UAE, get your Emirates ID, and then you can then try and get a skilled professional visa. Now, the benefit of this is it's what's called a golden visa. So it can last up to 10 years and you don't need to renew it. And that is really, really powerful and really, really exceptional. And many people really try and get that visa type. And this brings me on to my fifth and final visa, and this is the traditional investing golden visa. Now, this visa type, of course, lasts for 10 years, like the prior mentioned, but you don't need to set up a business. You don't need to do anything. All you need to do is invest into a property in Dubai. Now, Dubai has a booming real estate market, which is gradually going up and up in price. And what you need to do is invest into the property there. Now, you can get a mortgage, but really what they're looking for is you need to put a cash payment down, or obviously a bank transfer of around, and I've got the full details here for you guys, $550,000. So if you can put down $550,000, then you can purchase a property, you can purchase a higher price property, but you need to put that amount down, and then you can get your 10-year golden visa. Now, that is a very popular option. Another option which is interesting, which not many people know about, is you can actually put the money inside a bank deposit in a UAE bank and just hold it there for a minimum of 2 years, and you can then get a golden visa that way. You can also invest into businesses and get the golden visa that way. So there are various ways to do it if you've got a lot of capital to throw around. If you haven't, then of course, I've talked about the different options in this video. The cheapest is the remote work. If you've got a reliable remote friendly job in the UK, in another country, and they're happy for you to go there and get the remote work visa for 1 year, then you've got the company setup, which is, I'd say, probably the most popular option. And then, of course, you've got being an employee in a different company. And then finally, you've got the golden visa option, which is more aspirational for most people. So that's today's video, guys. I hope you did find value in it. If you did, feel free to subscribe by hitting that subscribe button, turning that notification bell on for more info on taxes, on living in different countries, and of course, on investing and the stock market. Now, if you do want help and you want to take things a step further and really you just want to answer the questions that are burning in your mind and you want to speak to me directly via a one-to-one call, then I'll link below with my details. You can reach out to me for an online consultation. We'll discuss your requirements, we'll discuss your life goals, your life plans, and then look at the best way for me to help you achieve those. Now, this could involve company setup in Dubai, or it could involve just general investing strategy. With that being said, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in our next video. Invest safe.